Hello, everyone. Welcome to European Royals TV. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please check out our community tab and playlist section for more. Please thumbs up this as well if you haven't already. So today we'll be continuing on with King Carl Gustaf life history. And we previously did episode 1 and we have created a playlist. So if you missed out on episode 1, you can catch up in there. So let's go. Source I'm reading from is Wikipedia. So session number 1, we started off with an introduction to his life history, and today it is called Early Life. So his regnal name: there have been only 10 historical kings of Sweden named Charles, Swedish Carl. The numeral 16 stems from an erroneous genealogy, sorry if I can't pronounce that includes fictitious kings created by the 16th century writer Jonas Magnus. Okay, so let's go back right into session number 2, and it is called Early Life. Carl Gustaf was born on 30th of April 1946 at 10:20 in Haga Palace in Solna, Stockholm County. He was the youngest of 5 children and the only son of Sweden's Prince Gustaf Adolf and Princess Sibylla. He was christened at the Royal Chapel on 7th of June 1946 by the Archbishop of Uppsala, Erling Idiom. Hope I pronounced all that right. Carl Gustaf was baptized in Charles, is that 11th? Baptismal font, which stood on Gustaf III's carpet. He lay in Charles XI's cradle with Oscar II's crown beside him, the christening gown in white linen. Baptiste, I think that is, sorry, I can't pronounce certain things, that the prince wore had been worn by his father in 1906 and would later be worn by his 3 children. Oh, wow. His godparents were Crown Prince and Crown Princess of Denmark. His paternal uncle and aunt, the Crown Prince of Norway, Princess Juliana of the Netherlands, the King of Sweden. His paternal great-grandfather, the hereditary Prince of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. His maternal uncle, the Crown Prince and Crown Princess of Sweden. His paternal grandfather and step-grandmother, and Count Folc and Countess Maria Bernadette of Wisburg. Prince Carl Gustaf was also given the title of the Duke of Jämtland. His father, Prince Gustaf Adolf, Duke of Västerbotten, was killed in an airplane crash on 26th of January 1947 at Copenhagen Airport. So that's very sad. Source I'm reading from is Wikipedia. His father's death had left the 9-month-old prince second in line for the throne, behind his grandfather, then Crown Prince Gustaf Adolf, when his paternal great-grandfather Gustaf V died. Is that the 5th or the 10th? Roman numerals. I think it's Gustaf V died in 1950. The 4-year-old prince became the heir apparent of Sweden. Wow. Carl Gustaf was 7 years old before he was told about his father's death. He expressed his feelings about growing up without knowing his father in a speech in 2005. That's quite sad, to lose his father at such a young age. So the source I'm reading from is Wikipedia. If you'd like to catch up on there, you can go on Wikipedia. But if you're more interested in listening to the audio version, you can go to our playlist section. And we already have session number 1 in there, which was an introduction to Carl 16th Gustaf of Sweden's life history, and this is session number 2. If you are just joining, you could rewind it to the beginning and listen to the session. Now we are going into the silent ASMR live stream. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please thumbs up as well. The next session will be session number 3, which will be called Youth and Education, and we'll be doing that later on. Thank you so much.